Let's begin by discussing what is a QuickMatch. QuickMatch is a way to streamline the processing of an invoice by identifying the vendor as one that you receive on a regular basis, things like your electric payments, your rent, your phone bill, things that come from the same vendor every time on a regular basis and are always approximately the same amount of money. So what we do to identify a QuickMatch vendor is within the company records file cabinet. I'll do a quick search to bring up the results of the company records file cabinet. We see that we have a vendor master record for WB Mason Company that's identified with the flag QuickMatch Yes, and it has a dollar limit of $1,000. Now what that means is that any invoice that gets introduced from WB Mason that is under the gross amount of $1,000 will proceed directly to the completion step for processing and not require any manual approval processes. So let's see how that works. In my document tray, I have a WB Mason invoice. I simply initiate the store process, and we'll see that it has been successfully indexed already by intelligent indexing. And all I need to do is store it in order for the back-end workflows to go ahead and initiate. Here we see a task has been generated for the completion step. The initial workflow, the validation workflow, had looked up the company record in the file cabinet, determined that it was a QuickMatch, that the gross amount of the invoice was below the value of its threshold, and therefore moved the invoice directly to completion without the need to send the invoice to someone for approval. If the amount of the invoice had exceeded the threshold, the invoice simply would have been processed by validation, and then it could be moved on to the approval process of either cost center assignment or requester assignment.